Hello, and welcome to my little corner of the cosmic universe. This is High Priestess Indigo, and I'm back with another reading for the collective. So I'm going to start with the prayer, going to pull the subconscious cards, and then we'll see what deck that I'm led to. Almighty God, I thank you. Please allow me to be a clear channel and a clear portal for your Holy Spirit and your divine will. God, I ask that you bless each and every person that comes across this video. You know who they are and where they are on their journey and what they need. And God, I ask that you bind and return to sender any and all negative energy, negative entities, evil eye, spell work, black magic, projections, dark magic, anything that is not of your purest and highest divine light. These things I ask in Jesus' name. Amen. Hope everybody is in good spirits before here in America, our Thanksgiving holiday. Let's see what we got going on here. Awesome. Needing to address a true self disconnection, a state of being disconnected or detached from one's authentic essence, inner wisdom, and genuine desires, often resulting from societal conditioning, past trauma, or external influences. A blockage of the crown chakra, issues related to connection with higher consciousness or a higher power. A blockage of the solar plexus chakra, difficulties in power and personal power, self-esteem, and confidence. Okay, it's two chakras. Addressing unhealthy coping mechanisms, relying on destructive habits such as substance abuse or excessive escapism to cope with emotional pain. Needing to address fear of success, subconscious fear or belief that hinders the pursuit of personal and professional achievements. The energy I'm picking up so far is a feminine energy. Excuse me. Needing to heal from karmic blockages, obstacles resulting from past actions and choices affecting one's present circumstances. So, as we say with the subconscious cards, this can be past or present um, subconscious woundings that this person needs to heal. So, let's see. All right, I'm going to use the graffiti deck, one of my favorite decks. Oh, I feel like I have something in my eye. Could be symbolic of something. Somebody's struggling to see the truth of a situation. I promise you, my eyes was fine before I got on this reading, and all of a sudden now, I feel like I have a hair in my eye. Mm. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, take some of those. I'll take those. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got going on here. Underlying health issues. First card out. Let's see. Cloak and disguise. Oh boy. And we're off. Dirty money. This is a lot of cards that came out yesterday. Disappearing act. And I'm telling you, I shuffled these cards really good. Naive romantically. Oh boy. This is similar cards. Danger to themselves. Oh my God. Splitting hairs. Okay, so I'm like, I know how to shuffle these cards. Controlling. Burnout. Long-term investment. Canceled. Big yikes. Smoke and mirrors. Obstacles. Finesse. Magnetic. Running back to you. Unresponsive. Okay, and then my last two cards. Racist and better lover. Okay, so as I said, this reading is for a feminine, but it's a karmic Jezebel feminine. This is somebody who is currently going through a lot of underlying health issues, but I feel like it's not just physical health. This is somebody who is spiritually and emotionally going through a lot of health issues. This is somebody that is for sure having mental health crises. This is somebody who has been masked up and wearing a number of disguises. But I feel very clearly this person is currently being exposed in the environment. Whoever this karmic feminine is, this is somebody who has been caught doing witchcraft, I guess is the best way. Like, I'm not going to even sugarcoat this. This is somebody that has been caught doing witchcraft, dark magic, spell work. They have been casting a lot of illusions. This is somebody who has been harvesting off of other people in a way that has been, I feel like they thought was stealth like, but I feel very clearly like like I said, they're being exposed right now. This is somebody who all of their energy that they've been stealing is going back to the people that they stole it from. This is somebody that currently wants to do a disappearing act because this is somebody that has been really burning themselves out with the spell work. Like, this is somebody who has done so much spell work and so much dark magic that they have literally burnt themselves out energetically. And not only energetically, this is part of why this person is having these underlying health issues, because a lot of the stuff that this person was doing, the spell work, the dark magic, it's going back to them. So this is contributing to this person's underlying health issues. This is somebody that was convinced that what they were doing was going to net them a long-term investment, and they're finding out that that's not the case. This is somebody who has, in their cloaks and disguises, has been trying to hide the fact that they've been trying to control and mastermind and puppeteer people in the background. I feel like this is somebody that was wearing a mask of a divine feminine, and that's been exposed. This is somebody who has been nothing but smoke and mirrors and a master manipulator who has been trying to finesse people. I feel like friends, family members, lovers, somebody in particularly. I feel very clearly there is a masculine energy that this karmic Jezebel has been really trying to hold on to. This is somebody who I feel like currently they're trying to run back to, but I feel like this masculine energy is blocking them. This masculine energy is unresponsive to them, both in the 3D and in the spiritual realm, in the 5D. Like I said, this is somebody that's currently being canceled. I feel like very clearly as more and more of their dirty deeds are coming out. This person has been into so much stuff. I just get the this person, like I said, along with the witchcraft and the spell work, this is somebody that's been cheating, that's been backbiting, backstabbing, like playing a lot of little multiple games where they were pitting people against each other. This is somebody who I feel like they wore a mask of appearing naive romantically. And I felt very clearly as it relates to this masculine energy that she's very attached to. She appeared to be naive romantically because this masculine energy was toxic himself. So I get the impression like this masculine energy thought that she was somebody that he could control, not knowing that she was a bigger manipulator than he was. This is somebody who is currently going through so much mental health crisis and so much karmic justice and divine justice that they to their family and friends as all of this like these resounding tower moments that keep happening. This is somebody that currently is a danger to themselves. Like I said, I feel like their family and friends are really concerned about them, but I also feel like this is somebody who's currently acting out and causing a lot of unnecessary drama because they're basically upset that their whole little scheme and all their little plans have basically backfired. This is somebody who is currently facing obstacles and they're trying to split hairs. And I feel like they're trying to split hairs like almost as a technicality on the stuff that they got caught on. Because I feel very clearly like a lot of this splitting hairs has to do with the stuff that the lies that they were caught in. This is somebody that's trying to almost trying to pass stuff off as a misunderstanding or that people were taking them too literal, like, oh, I mean, I know when I said that the collective was, out here whoring, being a hoe, I just meant that it just seemed like, well, she was dating a lot of people, like she's trying to clean up the stuff that she was saying. And I feel like she's trying to clean up the stuff she was saying about a divine feminine that's attached to this masculine energy that she's currently obsessing over. Mm-mm-mm. But I feel like even her trying to kind of like rely on some kind of technicality that people basically are not buying it. Everybody is currently seeing through the smoke and mirrors. Everybody is seeing her as bigoted. They're seeing her as somebody that targeted somebody who honestly did not deserve this level of like hatred, this level of just venom and just constant slander that I feel like she was doing. This is somebody who's currently trying to convince this masculine energy that's in the situation that she's the better lover. She's trying to prevent this masculine energy from approaching this divine feminine. Oddly enough, in all of this, I'm not really picking up much of the divine feminine's energy. So wherever she is in this scenario, I feel like she's far removed from it. I feel like she's very much, in her north node. She's off, healed and moving forward. I don't feel like she has any ties to this situation in any level. There's no energetic ties. There is no family ties in terms of like children or anything. I just feel like this is a person who's literally obsessing over somebody that is not focused on them or even really honestly thinking about them. This is somebody who is giving me Snow White and the witch, and she's like talking to the mirror and she's like, mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And the mirror's still just like, yes, Snow White. This is somebody that currently wants to be, like that's part of the problem of why she's been doing a lot of this slandering, spell work, witchcraft, and dark magic is because she wants to be seen as the magnetic one. She wants to be seen in the divine feminine energy. She wants to be seen as the fairest of them all, especially at least in this masculine's eyes. I feel very clearly this masculine is trying to get as far away from this woman as quickly as possible. I feel like she's trying to sell this masculine a story but everybody sees through these masks, so it's just like it's giving me like the feeling of this person is really just kind of wasting time, and they're barking up their own tree, because I feel very clearly this masculine energy just does not want anything to do with this woman. This is somebody who is resorting to unhealthy coping mechanisms. That's part of that subconscious card that is out here, because this is somebody who she's not getting her way. She's terrified because she has not been able to successfully block this masculine energy from wanting to move back toward this divine feminine. This is somebody that is afraid that, if she lose this masculine energy, like what that means for her future. I feel very clearly like part of her big plan has been to try to block this masculine energy and this divine feminine's connection. Hmm. I still feel like that's not working. This masculine energy is out of there. I feel very clearly like this is part of why this woman is really having these, that's a big part of this underlying health, mental health, spiritual health. This is somebody that is feeling very defeated. This is somebody, like I said, they want to be seen as magnetic, they want to be seen as a divine feminine, but this is somebody who is not connected to their true selves. Their true selves is, I don't think they know who their true self is. This is somebody that is never, like, I'm not saying they don't have an inner child in there. It's just their inner child is so neglected and has been like shoved into a corner in a closet, where she's been crying and alone for her by herself for so long, that this karmic feminine just, she has no connection to her true self. Mm. This is somebody who is operating, I feel very clearly, this is somebody, even though she is showing up as a karmic Jezebel, a karmic feminine, this is somebody who's very much in their masculine energy. Excuse me. And I feel very clearly that's part of why the masculine energy is very much turned off by this karmic feminine. Um, that's honestly, a big part. I feel like the divine feminine that's attached to this story, she is very much in her feminine energy. She's very magnetic. She's very empress energy, and that is very attractive to this masculine energy. And that's part of why, like I said, this karmic feminine is struggling, because she's just too much in her masculine energy. I feel like a lot of mansplaining happened with her in this masculine energy, where I felt like he's supposed to be the masculine in the relationship, but this is somebody that almost was kind of overriding him and like would not let him be the masculine energy in the relationship. I feel like she's very domineering, very aggressive, and it comes off as a feminine that's operating too much in their masculine energy. This is somebody that needs to heal their masculine energy and then step, you know, into their feminine energy, because this is part of why this, like I said, it's a big part of why this masculine energy is turned off, because he's a masculine energy. He's showing up as a masculine energy, and this karmic feminine is showing up in her masculine energy. So basically, it's two masculine energies together, and it usually doesn't work. And I'm not meaning that in like in terms of like orientation. I'm talking about it energetically. So I had to my my spirit team was like, please explain yourself. When we're talking about masculine, feminine, I'm always talking about energy. So take that how it resonates. Even in same sex couples, typically there is a masculine energy and a feminine energy. It doesn't matter what the outer 3D body is reflecting, it's about the energy. In this particular feminine's case, she is a female presenting, but she's in masculine energy. And it's not because she is a masculine energy, but it's because she is in her masculine energy side instead of her balancing herself off, in terms of feminine and masculine energy. Because to be truly healthy emotionally, you have to balance both your feminine and your masculine essence within yourself. So this is somebody who is very distorted to the point that they're leading predominantly in their masculine energy, even though they are female presenting. This is somebody who is they're grieving. Like I said, they're really in their head. They're feeling trapped because all they can think about is this masculine energy is leaving them. This is somebody who is very much in heavy grief. But like I said, this is just giving me somebody that's very much bully tyrant energy. Like I said, she's leading too much in her masculine energy when she, like I said, this is somebody that was trying to be a doppelganger. I feel very clear that this was somebody that was literally a copycat of, trying to be a copycat of the divine feminine. That did not work. That's being revealed. Like everything is coming out in the 3D. This is somebody who is currently in the shadows right now, stalking a divine feminine who, and she's also stalking the masculine energy. But I feel very clearly like this divine feminine is kind of like off. It's just giving me, like I said, I kept thinking like I'm not really picking up much of her energy because this is somebody who is really kind of off on an adventure. This divine feminine is off on a spiritual adventure. I feel like she has stepped up into a different vibrational frequency, and it's just giving me really like, it says angelic ancestors, but her energy is giving me angelic. Like this is somebody that's so up in their north node that they're just not even, it's not even giving, it's giving out of worldly. Like this person is not even on this planet right now energetically in terms of where they are spiritually. Like this is somebody that is up there with talking to the angels. Like they are just high vibing, they're in peace, they're on some kind of spiritual quest or spiritual adventure right now that is making her extremely happy. She's well balanced. She's in temperance energy. She's in star energy. She's in empress energy. Like it's so much amazing energy radiating off these cards for this divine feminine energy that it's just like, yeah, she is nowhere near thinking about these karmics in this situation. I'm not even getting the masculine energy in this situation, really. I feel like he himself has also removed himself from this situation. I'm not getting any details on what's going on with this masculine energy outside of the fact that he wants nothing to do with this karmic feminine, and he himself is also very much removed from this situation, which gives me the impression that this divine masculine has stepped up into divine, this masculine has stepped up into divine masculine energy. So he's not vibrating at this level either. So currently the only person vibrating at this lower level is this karmic feminine. And she's basically out here by herself in every sense of the word. Because like I said, I just, even the cards that came out for the divine feminine just gives me the energy of somebody that is light years away from the situation. Like I said, she's giving angelic energy. She's giving somebody who is off like on an adventure globetrotting. Like she's on some other amazing cosmic spiritual journey. Meanwhile, like I said, this karmic feminine is sitting in the shadows, stalking this divine feminine as well as this now divine masculine. Yeah, so it's just really giving me the energy of somebody who is just stuck in their own low vibrational energy, and they're trying to get the attention of a divine masculine who is well removed from the situation, well removed from her. It doesn't even give me the sense that this divine masculine has any ties to this woman, not even through children at this point. I feel like he is just moved on. There is no traces of him really left in this connection. He has removed himself spiritually, emotionally, and energetic from this karmic feminine. As I say, this is somebody who is out here kind of like on their own right now. And even more so, this is somebody really going through, because like I said, they're going through a lot of shame and embarrassment because the truth about them is out in the 3D. Like, everybody knows the truth. Like, people are just aware that this person has been demonic, has been a witch, has done all of this like behind the scenes plotting and scheming. Like I said, this is somebody where people are disappearing on this karmic feminine in droves right now. I feel like her own family is handling her with a long handle spoon right now. Yeah, see, here's the confirmation. It's everybody's cutting ties with this karmic feminine right now. They're cutting ties with her. And like I say, this divine masculine has already cut ties with her. This is somebody who is trying to be a victim, though. They feel like they're the underdog and they're being misunderstood, and that, like I said, they're trying to chalk it up to a misunderstanding, and that maybe people are taking things out of the context. That, like, oh, things got blown up, to be way more than what it was. No, people didn't misunderstand. Because when she was doing what she was doing it with a lot of great confidence, and she was very assured and very, she stood 10 toes on it when she was spewing all of this hatred and all of this negativity and all of this slander and lying. And when she was doing all of this witchcraft and spell work, she stood 10 toes down on it, and she spoke with such great authority. Like, she really spoke with such great authority. So that's why now people are looking at her and seeing the reality, because she was the one that was really pushing the narrative. It wasn't in any way where people could be confused about exactly where she was taking it. She made it clear what her intentions were, which was to destroy the reputation and the name of this divine feminine. And now that that has backfired on her, now she's trying to kind of like backtrack and backpedal on some of the stuff she said. But like I said, everybody sees the truth. Everybody knows that this is not just a case of people are splitting hairs, and that they were over, that they misunderstood what she was doing. Everybody knew exactly what she was doing. And now, like I say, it's out there in such a way that people see her as a bigot, as a bully, because there is no other way to see her, because that's exactly what she was doing. That was her intention when she started doing it. And now people see clearly that that's exactly what her intentions were. Like I said, this is somebody that, like I said, they're being canceled. And this is somebody, like I said, they are very much afraid of the future, because their long term investment was them being tied to this divine masculine who is no longer in the picture. And so this is somebody who is now afraid of the future and afraid of, you know, how they'll be perceived in the future, because, like I say, nobody wants to be anywhere near this karmic feminine right now. This is somebody who, like I said, along with being everything being out in the open, this is somebody who is now under divine justice, and they're facing obstacles and all of that black magic, spell work, dark magic, and stuff that this person was casting has gone right on back, returned to sender. And I feel very clearly she's being whooped pretty bad by it too. Mm-mm-mm. It's like this person spent so much time, you know, just really focusing on trying to keep this divine masculine away from this divine feminine, that this person has not done any work on themselves and has been quite lazy as it relates to their own life and their own spiritual growth. So this is somebody who, honestly, this situation with this divine masculine was just infatuation. It really was. And but she's just not wanting to accept that that's all it ever really was. And like I said, she spent so much time trying to stop the divine masculine and the divine feminine from reconnecting that she has accomplished nothing in her own life. As a matter of fact, when it comes to her own spiritual growth, her own, evolution as a person, she's just quite lazy. But give her some spell casting and some, bibbity boppity, as intuitive Kev would say, and she's all there for it. Like, it's just crazy to me that people spend so much time investing so much energy into harming others that they just don't even, they fail to even, you know, focus on themselves. Like, do you, boo? Live your life, You only have one life. You're so busy trying to copy and be somebody else that you never took the time to develop who you are and discover what makes you amazing. It becomes a sad waste of time, honestly, because none of it ever truly works. Because I keep I've been one of the things that I've been like kind of meditating on this week in my conversations with, like, talking to God. I just keep thinking about the idea that He gave each and every one of us our own unique set of, fingerprints. We have our own unique set of fingerprints, and nobody fingerprints ever repeats. And I remember I was like, God, I mean, I know, like, I've thought about this obviously, forever, because thinking about fingerprints is not something new. But it was just God was like saying to me in a download, He was just like, you keep thinking about that because I want you to ponder on the idea that I really truly made everybody uniquely themselves. So if He made you uniquely yourself, there is nobody else like you. Celebrate that, revel in that, and really enjoy the fact that there is nobody else like you on this planet. And that was a very deliberate act by God. So you should take the opportunity to develop all the things that make you you, because everybody else is already taken, and you being a clone of somebody else is not unique. That person is already their own unique person. You're your own unique person. So it's just sad to me because, like, that's what this karmic feminine should have been doing, is spending this time to develop herself, to discover her gifts and the things that make her magnetic, and then attracting somebody from that place. Not trying to hold on to somebody that does not want to be attached to her because it was just infatuation. And it was both her and this, now elevated divine masculine. They were just both at low vibrational energy. They both were karmics at the time. And it was just infatuation and lust. I'm really getting the sense of very much more than anything. And so now that's over. And this karmic feminine is just not wanting to accept that. But it's over. Like I said, this is somebody that now needs to sit in this place of ego death that's very much happening, because I feel like now with this 3D stuff being exposed out there and all of her business being out there, she has no place but to go from here up, meaning she's being torn down to her lowest common denominator so that she can now develop her sense of self and develop her own unique identity once she goes through this ego death and pays off this karmic debt, obviously, because she's got a lot that she's going to have to pay. But once she comes through that, she can start spending some time developing who she is, because that's infinitely more interesting than her trying to be this divine feminine. which she never is going to be. But I have ranted enough. Thank you for coming to my Indigo TED Talk. But that is the message. Be blessed.